Have you ever felt like your past mistakes kind of define who you are right now? Well, today we're going to dive into a really powerful idea from the Rhapsody of Reality's devotional that just completely challenges that. It's all about this huge shift in your identity that could honestly change everything about how you see yourself, starting today. So let me ask you this. You've probably heard this phrase a million times. Maybe you've even said it yourself. I'm just a sinner, saved by grace. But what if that's not the whole picture? What if holding on to that identity, even though it mentions grace, is actually keeping you from a much bigger, much more powerful reality?
All right, so let's start by digging into this old way of thinking. It's a really common mindset that a lot of believers have and maybe don't even realize the effect it's having. It's a mindset that's kind of stuck in the past, stuck in old mistakes, and that feeling of not being good enough. So you've got these two ways of seeing yourself. On one side, you have sinner saved by grace. Now, the intention is good, no doubt, but the focus stays on the sinner part, on who you used to be. But then, look at the contrast. The Bible presents a totally different identity, the righteousness of God. And that one, it's all about who you are right now. And this is really why it matters so much. When you're still thinking of yourself as a sinner, well, that's where guilt and fear love to hang out. It makes it really tough to go to God with any kind of confidence because you're always thinking about your failures instead of your actual standing with Him.
So, let's shift gears and talk about this new reality. Because the source material makes it clear, this isn't something you have to work for or try to achieve. It's more like an awakening, like waking up to a truth that's already real.
You know, the Apostle Paul actually gives a command about this in 1 Corinthians. He says, awake to righteousness. That's not a suggestion. It's a call to action. It's like he's saying, hey, wake up from that dream where you're still your old self and open your eyes to who you really are now. And this brings us right to the main idea, righteousness consciousness. It's a big term, but the idea is simple. It's just being aware of your new status. It's that inner knowing that you've already been justified, you've already been cleansed, and you are totally 100% accepted by God. It's not a feeling you have to chase. It's a fact you become conscious of.
And this is the game changer right here. Your righteousness isn't some kind of reward for good behavior. Nope, it's a gift. It's an identity that was given to you because you're in Christ. The focus just completely shifts from your performance to your new nature.
Okay, so this new identity, it's so much bigger and deeper than just being forgiven. It's a complete and total transformation. Let's really break down what that looks like.
I mean, think about it. The Bible doesn't say you're a fixed-up creature or a renovated sinner. No way. It says you're a new creature. This isn't just about turning over a new leaf. This is about becoming a brand new kind of being altogether.
It's this beautiful two-step process. Step one, your past, your old nature, that whole record of failures, it's gone, passed away. Then, step two, everything about you, your spirit, how God sees you, your future, it has all become brand new.
You see, this just completely flips that whole self-deprecating mindset on its head. The devotional is so clear about this. You're not meant to see yourself as just some ordinary person struggling to get it right. Your identity has been totally redefined from the ground up.
So who are you then? Well, according to the scriptures, you are the righteousness of God. You're sanctified, which just means you've been set apart as holy. You're justified, meaning there's zero condemnation for you. And get this, you are even glorified. You actually share in His divine nature. And these aren't things you're hoping for one day. These are your reality right now.
All right, so that's all amazing, but what does it mean for Monday morning, for your actual daily life? Because this isn't just some nice theory. When you embrace this righteousness consciousness, it has real, powerful, practical results.
When you become truly conscious of who you are, everything starts to change. You get this boldness in your relationship with God. You start to develop what the Source calls a mentality of dominion, where you just expect to win in life. Guilt and condemnation, they start to lose their grip, and you actually begin to live triumphantly.
So the key to making this real is understanding that what's going on inside your head, your consciousness, actually creates your reality on the outside. When you start to intentionally think, talk, and act from your identity as a righteous person, your life will naturally start to produce the results, the fruits of righteousness. So we're going to leave you with this question to really think about. If you believed with everything in you that right now you are the righteousness of God, completely cleansed, totally accepted, and full of His power, what would change for you? How would you live differently starting this very moment?